Hello, good morning, students. Students, in previous lecture, we have already discussed about the concept of an economy. All of you know, economy means it is a mechanism through which the scarce resources are priorities and organized for the production of different types of the goods and services. And these goods and services satisfy the needs and wants of the different economic agents. All of you know economic agents means the household sector, firm, government, and external sector. These all are the economic sectors and they all are concerned with the economy. Likewise, we also discussed about the central problems of an economy. All of you know the production, exchange, consumption of the goods and services among the basic economic activities of the life. And you know, every society has to face the shortage of the goods and services. And these shortage of goods and services arises the problem of choice. Means the shortage of the different goods and services they have maybe arises the different types of the problems in front of the economy, whether the economy may be a simple or it may be a complex, whether it may be a capitalist or it may be a mixed or developed or underdeveloped. Means they all have to solve all these central problems, what to produce and in what quantities, how to produce, means how are these goods are produced and for whom to produce. So we have already discussed all those things in a previous lecture. Students, today we are going to take the more information about the production possibility frontier, means the production possibility curve. Students, all of you know here the every individual or every person they face the scarcity of the resources. Why the every individual face the scarcity of resources? Because the human wants are the unlimited and the resources means the goods and services which are available in our economy, these are the scarce, means these are the shortage. So these shortage resources of an economy they are always limited in a comparison to what the people in the economy collectively wanted to have. See here what I said. Each and every person they may be face the shortage of the goods and services. And these goods and services of an economy they are always limited in comparison to what the people of the economy collectively wanted to have. Means here the every society or every economy has to determine how to distribute the different resources. See here what I said. Here the each and every society they has to determine, they has to decide how to allocate, how to distribute its resources to different goods and services. Means here the distribution of the scarce resources means the shortage of the goods and services which gives the rise to a particular combination of the different types of the goods and services. See here what I said. The distribution of the scarce resources which gives to a particular combination of the different goods and services, which is in the given the total amount of the resources, it is possible to distribute the resources in a many different ways. Therefore, it may be achieving the different mixes of all possible goods and services. Means here every economy choose from one of the many production possibilities. So in front of the economy there are the different types of the or many production possibilities, and within these production possibilities the economy may be choose one of the production possibility which is possible to production. Then students, what is the production possibility? Here the production possibility means the production possibility set. The production possibility set means it is a collection of all possible combinations of the goods and services that can be produced from a given amount of resources and given stock of technological knowledge. Then it is called the production possibility frontier. Means here the collection of the all the combinations means to bring together the different types of the goods and services, and these are different types of the goods and services that can be produced how the given amount of the resources and given stock of the technological knowledge, means given stock of the techniques or the technology. Students, here to explain the production possibility curve or to explain the production possibility frontier, there are these some assumptions. First one is resources are constant, means the goods and services which are available in the economy, these are the fixed. Second one is technology also constant, means the technology which we used for the production process, it is not change, it is also constant. Third assumption is the resources of an economy are fully utilized, means the goods and services which are available in the economy, they are used the properly. And last assumption is the resources of an economy not equally efficient, means the goods and the services of an economy, they are not equally or they are not well organized. So these all are the assumptions if we wanted to explain the production possibility frontier. Students, we explain the production possibility curve or the production possibility frontier with the help of an example. See here, suppose an economy which can produce the corn and the cotton by using its resources, when the resources are fully utilized. See here what I said. Suppose the economy can be produced, the production of the corn and the production of the cotton. How? By using its all resources, means by using the all goods and services which are available in the economy. And when all these goods and services they are fully utilized, means they are fully, means properly used. See here it is a table, and this table shows the production of the corn and cotton, means the production possibilities of the corn and the cotton. The first column of the table which shows the production possibilities of the corn and cotton, and second column shows the production of the corn, third column shows the production of the cotton. Suppose if all the resources are used only the production of the cotton, what I said here, if all the resources which are available in the economy, these all are the goods and services, if used only the production of the corn, then the economy maybe produces the maximum 4 units of the corn. Likewise, suppose if all the resources which are available in the economy only used the production of the cotton, then economy produces the maximum 10 units of the cotton. Likewise, suppose the economy want to produce only the 1 unit of the corn and 9 unit of the cotton. Means here there is a different types of the production possibilities in front of the economy. Likewise, at the C combination, the economy maybe produces the 2 units of the corn and 7 units of the cotton. And at the D point, the economy maybe produces the 3 units of the corn or 4 units of the cotton. Or maybe economy maybe produces, means if the economy used all the resources only the production of the corn, then 4 maximum 4 units of the corn the economy can produce. Likewise, if the economy used all the resources only the production of the cotton, then the 10 units of the cotton may be produced. So students, we will explain it with the help of an diagram. Means we will explain it with the help of the production possibility curve or the production possibility frontier. Then what is the production possibility frontier? Here the production possibility frontier, it is also known as the production possibility curve. Means it is the graphical representation of the combinations of two commodities that can be produced when the resources of economy are fully utilized. See here, the production possibility frontier means it is a graphical representation of the combinations of the two commodities and which can be produced when all the resources, means all the goods and services of the economy they are fully utilized, means they used properly, then it is called the production possibility frontier. Means here the production possibility frontier, which gives the combinations of corn and the cotton, and that can be produced when the resources of an economy are fully utilized. See here the production possibility curve, which gives us the combinations of the corn and cotton. Means the combinations of the commodity of the corn and cotton, which can be produced when the resources, means the goods and services of an economy, they are fully utilized or they are used properly. Students, we will explain it with the help of the diagram. See here. See students, in this diagram, on the OX axis, we represents the units of the corn, and on the OY axis we represents the production units of the cotton. Here the production possibility curve, which gives us the combinations of the units of the corn and the cotton, and these combinations can be produced when all the resources or when all the goods and services of the economy are fully utilized, means they are used properly. See here in the graph there are the combinations from A to E, means in the graph there are the A, B, C and D and E. These all are the combinations of the production of corn and the production of the cotton. And these all combinations, means A, B, C, D and E. These all combinations, they are lying strictly on the production possibility curve, and these all combinations, means the A, B, C, D and E, they represents here the country or the economy. They can produce both the commodities, means the corn and the cotton, with the help of the available resources and technology. See here, all these combinations, means combination A, B, C, D and E, they represents the country or the economy can produce the both commodity means the cotton and the corn. How? With the help of the available goods and services, or with the help of the available technology. Means with the help of the goods and services and the technology which are available in the country or which are available in the economy, with the help of this, the economy can be produced both the combinations or both the commodities means the cotton and the corn. Means the economy may be produces the production of the corn and the cotton with the help of the available resources and technology. If all points means the A, B, C, D and E. If all the points or if all the combinations they lying below the production possibility curve. Here it is a production possibility curve, and if all these points means all these combinations A, B, C, D and E, if they are lying below the production possibility curve, then it represents the combination of the corn and the cotton. It will be produced when all or some resources they are underdeveloped or they are utilized in wasteful manner. See here, if all these points lying below the production possibility curve, which represents the combination of means the production of the corn and cotton, it may be produced when all resources means all goods and services they are underdeveloped or they are used in a wasteful manner or wasteful fashion. So students, here the production possibility curve means it is a graphical representation of combination of two commodities that can be produced when the resources of economy are fully utilized. Then it is called the production possibility curve. And this production possibility curve gives us the combinations of the both commodities means corn and cotton which can be produced when the resources of an economy are fully utilized means the goods and services which are available in the economy they used properly. Means here we assume the resources or the goods and services which are available in the economy, these are the constant, mean these are the fixed, or the technology which available in the economy it is also a constant, means it is also not a change. And the goods and services of an economy they are properly used. Likewise, we also assume here the goods and services of an economy they are not equally efficient, means they are not well organized. So students, here the production possibility curve it has the some properties also. See here the production possibility curve it is always downward sloping from left to right. If you observe here the production possibility curve, this is the production possibility curve and it is always downward sloping. How? From left to right. And second property of the production possibility curve is the production possibility curve always concave to the origin. See here, The production possibility curve is always downward sloping from left to right, and second property is the production possibility curve is always concave to the origin. So these are the properties of the production possibility curve. So students, in today's lecture we discussed about the production possibility frontier, and this is a very important question for your exam purpose. It will be asked for the 4 marks in your examination. They may be asked you explain the production possibility frontier or explain the production possibility curve with the help of diagram. That time you should first write the definition of what is the production possibility set. The production possibility set means it is the collection of the all combinations of the goods and the services that can be produced from the given amount of the resources and the given stock of the technological knowledge. Then it is called the production possibility set. Afterward, you write the assumptions, means there are the 4 assumptions to explain the production possibility frontier. First one is the resources are constant, technology also constant, and the resources of an economy are fully utilized. And last one is the resources of an economy not equally efficient, means they are not well organized. And after that you write, means you explain the production possibility frontier with the help of an example which I have already given you. See here, we explain it with the help of the table and the diagram. Here you maybe draw a table and make a 3 columns. In first column you show the production possibilities, second column the production of corn, and third column you show the production of the cotton, and give the explanation of the table. Means like if in the table there are the, means first column shows the possibilities of the production of the two commodities